Brosplay! Get your shield. Get your shield.
Alright, well, welcome back. It's time to get my shield.
Get your shield.
Look at this guy fucking shooting arrows at me. What you doing over there with your shield and your arrows, you fuck? Yeah, open it, change some items, and she's got a left guard block. Ooh. What I love about this game is it doesn't automatically equip anything. You gotta go and do this yourself.
I prefer that, but I also like when there is the option to turn on auto-equipping. Because if you've ever played Diablo, it's really frustrating when you're thinking, should I put this thing on with 3 armor?
Yeah.
You know, should I put this thing on that has like 7 armor, or should I just wait for my first blue?
They gave me a broadsword. What are you trying to say?
I think they're trying to say you're broad as fuck, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say it was a misogynistic statement about me being a female, but I guess you want to go that direction too.
It's so funny. I keep going the opposite direction with things. Like I did a first aid training course, and the guy said, like, when do you think stroke? Jesus,
Woo!
physics.
Woo!
When do you think stroke is an issue for people? And you know, guess it's like 40. And he said, yeah, for men it's 40, but for women it's more like 50.
Oh.
Like, why do you think that might be? And he said if anyone wants to be brave and give an answer as to why that might be. So I put up my hand and I said, women just like take better care of themselves. And he goes, oh, that's not at all what I was expecting as an answer. I was expecting people to start throwing some shit back and forth at each other.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, apparently it's the estrogen.
Didn't restart the fucking timer, brother.
Apparently the estrogen gives them health benefits.
Interesting.
Makes them weak and soft. But yeah, it gives them health benefits.
My little goofy legs. My little legs.
Yeah, you're really gonna have to figure out leg day.
What was really funny about this game, something that took me a while to notice, is that it does this weird leg correction thing, so when I turn...
Oh. Okay. It is a very strange leg correction.
And once seen, cannot be unseen.
Oh, let's not go there.
So this is just, I mean, already they've established everything you're going to deal with this game. Situations where if you don't know about it, you're going to run into it. Opening that door right there as a shortcut to the bonfire. Things that open up based on your interactions with them.
Oh, whoa, that thing just opened?
Yeah, it blew the wall open, yeah.
Oh, fuck. You really gotta pay attention.
Woo. How you doing? This is the guy who saved you.
Thank goodness.
Is he?
He's the one who gave me a key, and he threw that. He had, for some reason, had to throw a body down to you in order to transfer the items.
But then...
Hear me out, will you?
What?
What's that?
I just don't understand why he's now in this room.
He got hurt.
He must have. Oh, actually, look up.
Yeah, he got. He's a prisoner as well.
There was an old saying in my family.
Yeah, I don't know why they leave you with your armor on.
Undead are chosen.
That's an interesting point. I guess they knew the character was so slow. So I figured out with this character, it's definitely probably one of the best characters to begin with. Next to the other one, I forget what it's called. Shit, I just passed something. So when I first played this game, when I first played Dark Souls 2, they give you an Estus flask, and then I saw other ghosts using Estus flasks, like the undead here, and I was like, well, that's really weird. But he explains right there that it's actually, you're using their Estus flask. He says, here's an Estus flask, a favorite of the undead. So you're actually using their thing.
Well, he even just said you are undead too, aren't you?
Yeah, you're also undead. And then it explains here that I can switch into two-handed. And that increases the damage of each attack, but also makes it so that my block is pretty garbage.
No wonder people love these games so much. It's so fucking beautifully deep.
Yeah. Oh, it's already rich in depth.
It just, you can take a two-handed weapon and hold it in a one-handed weapon and hold it in 2 hands.
Yep.
Every single game that's ever been ridiculous has had you can hold a two-handed mace in 1 hand.
Yeah.
But never the opposite. Never, ever the opposite.
That's true. Yeah, they choose to limit you, and it's not really a good thing. So I want to show you something the best part about this game, which is parrying.
Let's see if you can do it, brother.
Oh! Followed up with a riposte.
Oh!
It's a lot more impressive when the riposte kills them.
Definitely is.
Later on in the game, it's not how it's going to work.
The physics of the dead enemies.
Oh, yeah.
They actually weigh nothing.
Let me see if my helmet does anything now. Now that I have my shield, I'm back to being stupid slow.
Already over encumbered, yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, so what I figured out is, okay, my endurance is 10, I need 22 in order to be to wear this whole thing and still move properly.
How many points do you get a level?
1.
Wow.
Hi!
Hey, dude.
Look, can we just zoom in on his face?
Holy shit! Not if he comes to us. Oh,
Woo.
man.
I don't want to die!
Too late.
You see, the cool thing about this is that the bonfire was pretty close. Oh no, the bonfire is right outside.
Yeah, it's in the next room, but do you go back? Right, you go back with all the things you have, though, right?
Yes,
like
but
if you had picked up a sword, you don't lose that. It's
No.
not a save point.
No, you don't. Oh, shit. Okay. You don't lose any items. You lose souls. So all my souls are gone. That bottom right hand corner. That's the bread and butter of this game. That's your experience, and it's also something you lose when you drop it, and you have to go back and get it.
So how do you actually get down into that room without him smashing you like that?
Are you supposed to drop down on top of him? I just stood there. I had no idea he would do that.
Oh, yeah, because he flew. Like, he has his tiny little wings.
And what I love about this game is the different variations of attacks. So you got light attack, heavy attack, light two-hander, heavy two-hander, and then you have backstep attack, and then sprint attack, which is very similar to backstep, but it's different for each item.
That's actually a lot of depth.
Yeah.
This whole fucking game is so deep!
Deep souls. And we can't level up yet because we haven't met the fucking guy.
Alright, well, let's get us some souls.
Oh, really? Interesting.
I think you have to go in that way where you drop down on top of him.
Yeah, it would appear so. That's really weird. That's really strange that it does that to you, because this game is notorious for allowing you to do things. Oh, hi. Forgot that you came back. Also, you can do a critical from behind.
And that's just an execute, really?
Yep. No, it just does a shit ton of damage. It doesn't actually kill them.
Unless it kills them.
Unless it does the right amount of damage, yeah.
It's not going to kill them unless it kills them. I like that enemies in this don't really seem to have any respect for you. Like, look how wildly they just flail.
The first enemies are already just ridiculous. See, and there's my souls up there. Although what's cool about this game is that the
Your souls are outside the room.
you see those the number. Oh, that's also a pretty good point. You see the number next to my health?
Yes.
That's how many humanity I have. And so when I picked that up there, it said that I lock onto him. Locked on. Okay. And hello.
Ouch.
Yeah. See, an attack from the top does too much damage. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right.
There is this trend in Dark Souls where you tend to not do that much damage to an enemy, but every hit still does have meaning. Like,
Absolutely.
look, that's not a bunch, but it is a significant enough chunk that you can still whittle them down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you haven't actually taken damage from a lot of these hits.
It's because this character is set up for the endurance
Oh, so you are being hit.
and damage mitigation. Yeah. So when I get hit here, it's going to either be the green bar removed or the red bar. And if it
Oh.
exceeds the green bar, it goes into the red.
I see. Okay, so you are getting hit. It's just that this is the point.
Yes.
Your
Well, my
character's
character's
tough as fuck.
set up to take lots of damage. And they really set this up just to give you that feeling, because
Fighting a big dude.
yeah, it would have taken so long to kill this thing with that broken sword hilt.
Would have been so unnecessary to kill him with the broken sword hilt.
But totally possible. That's the only way to get the what's it called? The great hammer. Or what do they call it?
Oh, you have to kill him before you leave the room.
Yeah, you have to kill him the first time you meet him. Welcome to Slow Door Simulator. Slow Door Opening Simulator. Good
I've
job.
seen slower.
Go straight ahead. Yeah, so I'm really slow. And I will actually get faster because I'm gonna pour points into endurance, because it also helps with my shield block.
Does it do health too, or just?
Yeah, I don't think so. A few things increase your health though.
Ancient legends, it is
Ooh.
stated.
This is very well voice acted, and they made a good decision in these games, because there's not a huge amount of voice acting. It's not heavily dependent on audio, so there's not a huge amount. And So
Well,
they
the
were
main
able
character
to-
doesn't even have a voice.
No, never. Yeah. Whoa.
Land of the ancient lords.
Yeah. Other than the grunts, and groans, and the.
Which is necessary, just to make your character feel real.
Yeah. That's a very good point. Thank you for bringing that up.
Well, there's a lot of games that do that. Like, really, any game where you have customization of your character will almost never have a voice. Like,
That's a very good point.
when you look at Mass Effect games, it's always Jack Shepard.
It's still the same voice, yeah.
So that's easy enough. But when you play like Fallout or Oblivion, anything like that, you'd have to have like 20 different main character voices.
Yeah. That shot is beautiful. Like, even in game. Like, that is just gorgeous right there.
Man, your character just looks so detailed.
Can you get the fucking words out of my face, bitch?
And this is Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls! Okay, I get it, thank you.
Somebody said in my travels the other day.
Ooh.
They're like, oh yeah, like I saw this in my travels. And in my head I was like, in my travels.
They're the Dark Souls 3.
I wasn't going to say it out loud because no one would have got it. Those bastards that don't listen to our goddamn content.
So, there's a weird system. Hi. Hello,
Ugh.
sexy. There's a weird system here where you have to... See how I have 10 Estus flasks?
Yeah.
Only this one right now is going to give me 10. Although I don't know why, because I don't remember that happening. But if I want... Most bonfires are only going to give me 5 Estus flask shards. And that's how it works in this game. In from 2 on, you're always upgrading by finding flask shards. Whereas in this game, you have to use a humanity on a bonfire in order to allow it to give you more than 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that means it only happens once? Or that you've expanded your capacity once you use that humanity?
It means that only at that... Well, first of all, you have to use a humanity to reverse the hollowing, which is what I have right now. I'm hollowed. And then once you've reversed the hollowing, then you can kindle the bonfire to give you more Estus flask shards. It's
Okay.
like, so you need 2 humanities in order to do that. And it's actually a big part of what makes this game so great. That in combination with, hello sir. Hello sir or madam. In combination with the fact that you can level up at any bonfire and don't have to go all the way back, it makes you feel more connected to the world. Because instead of upgrading your character, you're upgrading the bonfire, which is essentially the world. So in this game feels much more like you are a lost soul trying to navigate a terrifying world, while as after this game, you are an upgradable character navigating a not so difficult to navigate world.
Yeah, you're just someone in a 3D world, just taking what you want.
You also can't teleport in this game until like mid-game, I think it is. I haven't even got it on my own, my first character. But you can't teleport between bonfires. So if you want to go back to the Firelink that we were just at, then you have to run all the way back.
And yeah, if you want to get those 10 juicy Estus flasks.
Oh, juicy Estus flasks next time on Brosplay. Juicy Estus flasks.
Wow, that is really good perspective.
Isn't it ever?
Holy shit. Dark Souls! Dark Souls! Excellent!